What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to share something that completely changed my perspective on life and money. It's a story about a poor grandfather and the shocking advice he gave his grandson. The advice was simple: never save money. Now, I know what you're thinking. That sounds crazy, right? We've all been told our whole lives to save money. Save for a rainy day. Save for retirement. Save, save, save. But this grandfather had a different view. And the more I thought about it, the more I realized he was onto something profound. So let me tell you the story. There was once a poor old man who had worked his entire life as a laborer. He never owned a home. He never had a fancy car. He lived in a small, modest house with very few possessions. But he was wise. His grandson, a young man just starting out in life, came to him for advice. He said, "Grandfather, I'm starting my first job. I want to be smart with my money. How much should I save?" The old man looked at his grandson with tired but knowing eyes. He took a long pause and then said something that shocked the young man. He said, "Never save money." The grandson was confused. He asked, "But grandfather, isn't saving the responsible thing to do? Isn't that how you get ahead?" The old man shook his head and said, "Let me tell you what saving money really means. I saved my whole life. I put aside a little bit from every paycheck. I denied myself small pleasures. I never traveled. I never took risks. And where am I now? I'm still poor. I have a few coins in a jar and a lifetime of regrets. Saving money didn't make me rich. It made me small." Now, you have to understand what this grandfather was really saying. He wasn't saying you should be reckless with money. He wasn't saying you should spend every dollar as soon as you earn it. What he was saying was much deeper. He was saying that saving money, when done out of fear, keeps you trapped. It keeps you playing small. It keeps you saying no to opportunities. The grandfather went on to explain. He said, "I saved money to feel safe. But safety is an illusion. The world changes. Prices go up. Emergencies happen. And whatever I saved was never enough. Every time something unexpected happened, my savings disappeared. And I had to start over. I was running on a treadmill, never getting anywhere." Then he said something truly powerful. He said, "My grandson, don't save money. Invest it. Invest it in yourself. Invest it in your skills. Invest it in experiences that will make you wiser. Invest it in relationships that will support you. Invest it in ideas that could change your life. Money is just a tool. And a tool that sits in a jar is useless." He gave the young man an example. He said, "Imagine you have $100. You can put it in a jar and save it. In 1 year, you'll still have $100. Maybe a little more if you put it in a bank. But imagine you use that $100 to buy a book that teaches you a new skill. Or you use it to attend a workshop. Or you invest it in a small business. That $100 could turn into $1,000. Or $10,000. The money doesn't grow when you save it. It grows when you use it." The grandson was listening closely. The grandfather continued. He said, "I spent my life saying no to things because I wanted to save. I said no to travel because it was expensive. I said no to learning new skills because courses cost money. I said no to opportunities because they required investment. And now look at me. I have nothing but regrets. Don't make my mistake. Say yes to things that could change your life. Say yes to growth. Say yes to investing in yourself." Now, this doesn't mean you should be careless. It doesn't mean you should blow your paycheck on things that don't matter. It means you should be intentional about where your money goes. Every dollar should be working for you. It should be building your future, not sitting in a jar gathering dust. The grandfather ended with a warning. He said, "The biggest risk is not losing money. The biggest risk is never taking a chance. The biggest risk is letting fear control your decisions. The biggest risk is living a small life because you were too afraid to spend." I lived that life. And I'm telling you, it's not worth it. The grandson took his grandfather's words to heart. He didn't save just for the sake of saving. He invested in his education. He started a small business. He took calculated risks. And over time, his wealth grew. He became successful not because he saved, but because he made his money work for him. So what's the lesson for all of us? Stop saving money just to feel safe. Safety doesn't come from a pile of cash. It comes from your skills, your knowledge, your network, and your ability to adapt. Invest in yourself. Invest in your future. Take smart risks. And never let fear stop you from pursuing greatness. Thank you so much for watching. If this video resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content. Let me know in the comments what you think about this advice. Do you agree or disagree? I read every single comment. I'll see you in the next one.